One of the most groundbreaking series for and from the community was The L Word. It came to TV during the LGBTQ coming of age, and it hit all the right notes to make it a huge international success. The top billed star of the very first lesbian drama series on TV was a movie icon. At age 18, as a competitive dancer in Flashdance, she made us all want to get in a chair and douse ourselves with water and rip a t-shirt. What a feeling! Oh, come on, you haven't? She now stars in and co-produces Showtime's sequel, The L Word, Generation Q. And behind the camera, she's a huge champion of women's rights and LGBTQ rights via the Human Rights Campaign, the Matthew Shepard Foundation, on and on and on. Please welcome the ever-alluring, the ever-fabulous Jennifer Beals, here to help show how far we've come with LGBTQ programming. Come on, Jennifer, what a feeling!
Thanks, Karel. Much like women's roles on TV have grown over the years, roles and shows about, with, and from LGBTQ people are more important than ever, for so many obvious reasons. That's why I am thrilled to be presenting the Dorian for Best LGBTQ TV Show. It just so happens these 5 nominees aren't just great LGBTQ TV, they're great television, period. They are I May Destroy You, from series creator and writer and extraordinary star, Michaela Cole. Set in London, this laugh and cry comical drama is filled with dynamic characters hoping to learn and rise from experience. It's a Sin, from Queer as Folk mastermind Russel T Davies, about a group of friends in the 1980s facing the AIDS crisis, holding on to each other for dear life. Love, Victor, the rare and poignant and sweet and funny coming-of-age drama about a gay high school kid. Pose, the drama that brought 80s New York ball life to life and gave trans, gay, bi, and non-binary characters revolutionary depth. And Veneno, a vivid docudrama about the life of La Veneno, an enigmatic trans singer and TV personality who became one of Spain's greatest LGBTQ icons. And the Dorian for Best LGBTQ Show goes to It's a Sin, accepting its creator Russel T Davies. Congratulations.
Hooray! Thank you very much, and thank you for this beautiful award. There it is. It's really beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm delighted and honoured. Thank you. I think it's needed always. We've had the wonderful Pose, which has been telling the story from New York's point of view for the past 2 years, and I hope in 2 years' time we'll have a new show and different shows. It's kind of like, I think we're going through a generational change where there are young queer people running around who didn't know that this happened, and straight people. Everyone should know that this happened. And I think some of the memories are dying as a generation passes, and it's important to revive that and to say what happened to us. Our struggle is everyone's struggle. So I'm one of many, many writers who has been picking up this torch, and many, many more to come, I think. Thank you. Most generations, it's the nature of the human race not to look back. We just don't. We look forwards. And in fairness to that generation, they're finding brand new battles, which are equally important. You know, when you talk about people dying and being abused and being mistreated by the government and mistreated by society, that's the trans battle now. That's the people have blood on their hands in that battle. And I'm inspired by the way the younger generation is picking that up. So, you know, then the next generation after that will find its own causes, and that's a wonderful thing. Nonetheless, of course, I agree with you. We are our history, and in transmitting It's a Sin, the reaction of that younger generation was astonishing and gorgeous. I hesitate to use that word over such a serious subject, but actually young people were angry, they were fascinated, they went and I love the fact television makers and filmmakers always complain about the fact that a young generation sits watching television with a phone in their hand. But actually, sometimes that works. Sometimes it's like, as topics were going out on air, they were, as subjects were cropping up in It's a Sin on air, they were cropping up on Google searches. It was happening. You could literally see the physical evidence of people searching symptoms, tests, results, histories. So actually, that phone in the hand, which is supposed to be the dramatist's enemy, is a very great thing, I think. So let's not write off the young. I mean, I think young people today are more politically engaged. They have to be in a world that is burning around our ears, but they are more politically engaged than our lot ever were. So fair dues. I think the story of the human race is our battle with our own intelligence and our refusal to we're capable of such great beauty and such great skill and such enormous intelligence. Our creations in mathematics and science and art are phenomenal, and yet we can be so fundamentally thick at the same time. I mean, there's one great virus sitting there ready to explode again, and that's the Trump virus. There's no end to that one, and I'm absolutely terrified. We can sit here now and confidently predict what very might likely happen in 2024. That's more terrifying than anything, and it's very likely to happen. So good Lord, when this planet is a smoking cinder and someone comes to write our history, then my goodness, they'll find a very fascinating and strange species. But that is not to let's think of, you know, what I love about the fact that when the HIV virus came along and the governments ignored it and the media ignored it and society ignored it, and it was queer people and their allies, and their straight allies as well, who mobilized in secret, in cellars, in lecture halls, in houses, and they mobilized and they fought to raise the money, they fought to change the science. So there is always hope. There was always activism, there must be activism, and there is always then hope. Yes, of course. I think that's compulsory. Absolutely. There's also a very old 1930s song, which my Auntie Maureen used to get drunk. She was a Hitchcock blonde, my Auntie Maureen. She'd get drunk at Christmas, lean on the grand piano. She had a grand piano. And she would sing, "It's a sin to tell a lie." It's an old, old song that's that's very interesting. It was easier to get Queer as Folk made because it was 1999. It was, and it was made for a channel in Britain called Channel 4, which also made It's a Sin, a channel which, by the way, the government is about to sell off, of course, because they're venal idiots. But they think the channel is a voice against their power, against their conservative power, so they're getting rid of it. In 1999, that channel, which was created to air alternative and diverse voices, was hungry for a drama like that. I've got to be honest, in 2019, when I was selling this show around the place, one television executive rolled their eyes and said, "Oh, that miserable age drama." And also, I get very embarrassed about sitting here saying thank you and hooray and holding this up when I'm standing on the shoulders of 1,000 people, that entire cast who were magnificent, that entirely queer cast, every queer part played by a queer actor, and plenty of straight parts played by queer actors as well. I love that. And, and all the technicians, the director was a gay man, the producer's a gay man, but never mind that, their expertise, their skill. I'm the lucky one who gets to stand here and hold this, but I do this on behalf of all of them, and they all, I know, would say thank you.
Wow, Russell, Nicola, Peter, everyone on the It's a Sin team, what a fabulous moment, and thank you to Dorian and everybody. This is a great thing, and we're very happy, and gosh, I'm proud to be involved, even in the smallest way, in this amazing production. Lots of love.
I think what made It's a Sin so special is the writing. The writing was all just there. It was all handed to us in this beautiful, beautiful script about a group of young people who just love each other so much and who support each other and find the joy in times of devastation. And that's incredibly human, I think. And I think that the amount of love that was on set as well. I mean, filming it was just incredible because there was so much affection and respect and warmth, and it was just the most incredible time, and I think that it really, really shows.
Hello! Russell, I have loved you for so many years. You have been a massive part of me growing up, watching television. Doctor Who was... It basically formed my childhood, and then growing up to watch Years and Years, which was amazing, and then to be part of one of your shows, It's a Sin, was a pleasure enough, let alone to be part of something that has been so powerful and important and incredible. I feel not only honoured, I feel so proud to know you and to now be able to call you a friend. You're incredible, and I have so much love for you. This is just amazing, and you deserve it so much. You are the best. I adore you. I love you. I love you. Sending a big touch and loads of love. I love the It's a Sin family, and I love you. We all love you.